All right, so let's start. Again, so this is your Revit's first page. When you have this, as soon as you see this, you can decide if you want to open an existing project, which in the most cases you're going to do that. Here we don't have anything, so we're going to start new. I'm going to click on a new project. I could also pick one of these ones, which is a template for me, but I can also do that through saying just a new project. So I'll do new project, and then here it's asking me to pick a template. I'll go for architecture at this point, say OK, then it will open this for me. So just quickly to review, up here you got your application menu where you can access open, save, exit options, that kind of thing. Up here you have your quick access toolbar. Some of the things you may need more often is showing up here, and then when you get used to Revit, you can add the tools you need more up here, like a 3D view is a good idea to have up there, so you don't need to find it. You can just click on it and create a new 3D view each time you want to do it. This guy over here is called the ribbon, and you can go to different tabs on the ribbon and access things based on their categories. Then here you got your info center, which I'm not sure how much you will use it, but if you need to look for help, you can probably go through this and find your answers. Over here, we have our properties window and our project browser, which are very important for us. The properties we talked about last time, you can edit the stuff you're drawing or edit existing stuff. You can select the types and the elements you're putting into your drawing. And then the project browser is basically browsing anything that is on your project. You can access it through here. You can open sheets and drawings and legends and all sort of things that you may have over there. Then you got your, we talked about the multiple window nature of Revit, that you can see it opens as soon as you open something, it will open it in a new window. And as long as you have at least one window from a project open, that project is open. When you want to close the last window, it will ask you if you want to quit or not, if you have done something on that project actually. Okay, then you got your view control bar, which is down here. You can edit your scale. You can edit how you see things. Is it in wireframe? Is it shaded? Is it hidden lines or realistic? You can turn on and off your shadows and your sun path. You can turn on and off your region, crop regions. We'll talk about those. You can hide and isolate stuff. We'll get back to all these down here. And then over here, this is pretty cool. A lot of people tend not to use it, but it's gonna make your life much easier to use these selecting toggle tools on the bottom here. So this guy is a filter. When you have multiple things selected, you can click on this, see what they are, and select the actual component you want to pick. And some other selecting tools that you have down there you can use. You have your navigation bar over here. It will change if it's on 2D or 3D. When I have a project, I will show you what that means as well. But navigation is through here, and without using this, you can easily with scroll, click, scrolling in and out, and holding shift in a 3D view, orbit and pan around your window. Right click will open your context menu. If you have nothing selected, it's about the view. If you have an item selected, it will be about that item. And then the last thing is the warnings we talked about that are going to show up on this corner. Some of them you can ignore. They're usually in yellow. Some of them have buttons. They need to make a decision and go from there. So let me just add a few walls so that what I'm talking about maybe makes a bit more sense. Okay, the other thing is that I think we talked about the importance of keyboard and how we use keyboard, and Revit is a little bit different than some other tools. Do you guys remember what that was? Great. So first of all, it is running based on a 2-key input. So It's not a command enter, it's a 2-key input. If you want to draw a wall, you would do WA, then it will draw a wall. So as soon as you put in 2 keys, it's trying to read a command from that shortcut. This is a link that is showing an ArcDaily. Just look for Revit shortcuts or whatever. It will show you some of the things that are used more often and are maybe a little bit easier to remember and faster to use. But if you want to access all of them, you can access them through your options menu in Revit itself. About the keyboard, it's very important to use the tab key when you want to select stuff. So if I'm on this wall and I want to select something else, if I want to go through my options, I will press tab and see what are the options it will give me. So a lot of times it will happen you have a roof and a ceiling and multiple walls and lines that are overlapped. And in case you want to make sure you're selecting the right thing, you need to be hovering over them and pressing tab to just go through them and see what's happening there. So this was the interface.